So this one's going to be a slightly longer unboxing because it's a bigger item, but it's an Apex M800 from SteelSeries, which uses some highly different mechanical-esque switches. They are mechanical, as you can see by the little explosion diagram there, but they're of a different type to Cherry in every sense of the word, and how they are actually backlit. Now let's just go straight ahead and open this up. I won't even show you too much about it. Slide it out right there, and let's just get rid of that, and then we'll open it up, and you'll notice immediately from the image on front as well, but the size of the spacebar, it's almost comical, but the keyboard you see there lit up is a Ducky Shine, the Year of the Goat edition specific, which is a yearly edition. They're going to be releasing a new one shortly, the Year of the Monkey. But let's get this out and get rid of that just yet. Let's get rid of those cables. There we go, get rid of that. And let's get the keyboard out. What else do we have in here? You see the Manix Nouse QG just lit up in purple in the background there. Not much, 2 bits of gel, get rid of that box. And we'll see. So, it takes 2 cables. You'll see that you'll get the nice little warning about some lubrication gel that might be on some of the keys, which you can just wipe off. Mechanical keys generally have this in there. You also get another set of SteelSeries stickers. So, you get the Mac replacement keys, which are Command and Alt, and very nice of SteelSeries to include them for those people that might be using this on a Mac, although again not too sure why, so we'll just unplug the mouse and plug in the Apex. 10 points for anyone that can guess the game that's in the background up against the Ducky mini box, by the way. So, by default it lights up like this, and it has a reactive mode present. So you'll notice when I was just about to type on there that the keys change and then change back. But you'll also notice that the spacebar is very flaky in terms of how it sounds. Otherwise keys sound very nice. A very nice reactive mode. You'll also notice on the sides the lighting does shine through, so you get a nice little side glow as well. So I went away and actually downloaded the SteelSeries software, something I probably should have done before really doing the unboxing, because all the lighting modes are covered by that. There's no real on-key solution for changing the lights. Now you'll see as I'm speaking now that the lighting modes will change between a couple of different ones that are the defaults. I haven't had much time to actually play with changing and making my own custom ones, but the ones that you do get in there are, I have to say, really good. I mean, you've got stuff like Warp Drive, which is one that makes it sort of like a puddle ripple effect, but simply designed to make it look like the warp effect when you're obviously flying through space. But we'll just continue going through a couple of these different lighting modes now, just to show you some of the gaming modes and Glock Fade, and go back to my favourite, which is the disco mode, which you'll be able to tell. Now you'll see that the Ducky in the background has a number of different lighting modes, but are all on system. Now I've sort of not really liked, since they went to RGB, the lighting modes on the Duckies, because there's not enough customizability on them. You don't have the option to really create your own patterns like the raindrop effect that's playing now, or any of the really good ones. I hope that changes with the Shine that's coming out this year, the year of the monkey. I don't expect it will, but here's hoping that Ducky have put some money into a bit of software this year. Now, one thing I really can't get over too much is that spacebar. It just feels, compared to the other keys, which are really silent, the spacebar, if you're as heavy-thumbed as me, just really sounds horrible and loose and rattly, and just generally like it isn't of the same quality. Now, I know it probably will be, but if it had a normal spacebar, it'd be a lot better in my opinion. So here I've zoomed in a bit on the actual switch. I've taken off the escape key, which is the default, and we'll just have a look with all the lights off at what it really looks like. So you can see it's basically a plastic frame around a rather large RGB LED. Now, this is one of the reasons why RGB was so long in coming to mechanical keyboards, is because of the way the switch was designed. It didn't allow for these larger LEDs to be fitted in the same way as the older ones were. Now the keys are simply by the looks of ABS with a coating to them, and you can see that compared to a standard stem, it's basically just a little rectangular frame with clips. Now that doesn't, to me, feel secure, but it certainly clicks on quite well, but it would mean to me that I don't think it'd survive being removed and replaced repeatedly. Now, one thing I noticed when I was playing about in the software is there is actually games that you can play with your keyboard, one of which is Minesweeper, where you press the difficulty of 1, 2 or 3 on the number pad, and then it shows on screen not on screen, sorry, on the keyboard. It lights up to show white areas as where where you're tapping, and obviously you've got to not hit a bomb, which I don't seem to be doing too well at, to be honest, if I'm honest. But so we'll see how it performs in a review, because it will be reviewed much like the other two devices, and we'll see where we go from there.